you're joining me right now or later. Very nice to meet you. My name is Alamatu, your messenger, and I just can't wait to do this reading for y'all. I feel like it's a little sensitive one. I tried to pre-record this reading, but it seems as though, let me put that up. It's gone. All right. So it seems as though I'm supposed to be on live with this reading, so we're just gonna, do it again. As you can see by my outfit, y'all, I feel a little preppy, a little cute, kind of school-like, So allow me to just tap into that energy here because I feel like the messages I have are kind of pertaining to the energy of like school and what it's like to be on a playground or experiencing things such as like bullying, gang stalking, or just situations where it's like you've been a part of like a group of people and you may have not fit in. So the messages, I've actually been receiving these messages for like the past few days now, a week or so now, but I didn't really know how to bring it forth because Spirit was definitely telling me to let y'all know a little bit more about me and like what I've gone through. And I feel like as a whole, like this whole spiritual journey for me has been like my entire life. So experiencing things such as bullying or gang stalking to different degrees is like a little bit regular for you if this is like if you've always kind of felt like this, So the message that I definitely received was like guidelines of the playground. So I wasn't receiving it like rules of the playground. So it's not like there are any set rules, even though we may want there to be, but there isn't any set rules, let's say, quote unquote, to life or how things should be necessarily ran or how things should go. So it's hard to like kind of determine like how things should be. So definitely I felt like the word guidelines was really significant that my guides were giving me because it's not necessarily how you must be. It would be like a set structure of place, a structure of being, kind of, that would help you bypass things a lot easier. You know what I mean? So as I was getting these messages, I kind of received the question like, what kid were you on the playground? Now, having to personally, say things to y'all, like I was definitely the kid who kind of felt outcasted or kind of like not involved with the inner crowds when I first got onto the playground. So let's say like my lower years and like primary school is what we call it. Elementary over here in Canada, if that's where you're from. But yeah, I feel like I've never really been the one to be a part of like the large groups. I feel like over time, actually going through different levels of school, it allowed me to now be a part of like different friend groups and whatnot, and which did grow and get bigger. But over time, like initially when we first started on the playground, we was trucking on the playground. So like I definitely had this energy of sending you love too. I definitely had this energy of kind of catching vibes or energies where it kind of felt like you had a target on your back. So if you're definitely an individual who felt like you had a target on your back for whatever talent or feature you may have or energy you may carry or whatever it may be, but if you've always felt as though, hey, like, why it always got to be me, not being in a victim mentality, because what I've realized being on this journey is like not staying in this victim mentality, is kind of seeing what you can do from this situation. Because if you're being victimized, there's a deeper way of understanding things. Man, my incense going crazy right now. We try. I feel like that's just confirmation. But yeah, if that's something you've experienced, this reading is definitely for you. But what kid were you on the playground? The messed up thing for me was that I was able to like resonate with the kids also who were kind of in relation to the quote unquote bully. So like the kids who would kind of switch up with you mid sentence or mid situation, like the kids who would laugh at you and then later on say that wasn't too funny. Like I could resonate with those kids because it ended up being like the leader or the big bully was kind of really dominant in that situation. So influence was really powerful. So that's, I guess, from a young age, I always understood that people were definitely easily influenced. And I would say I was not somebody who was definitely able to be easily influenced, which I have been influenced. Obviously, we all have been to a certain extent. But it's like, because I was unable to be as easily influenced. It really caused a lot of tension without my knowledge, of course. So that was a little bit to share with y'all. So it was like I was kind of resonating with those kids too. So it was hard to, it was like I was being empathic to those individuals, because it was like, damn, I really do get your situation, but you turning against me. So it was like hard to get things. So you kind of, I found myself sticking to myself until I resonated with a specific group of friends. I feel as though collective individuals of the Divine Nation, that may be where you are right now, kind of, you know, a one-man show, or feeling as though you do things kind of alone, or you feel like, you know, you just be kicking it by yourself. Like, you enjoy your time in your space, and that's not a bad thing. And it doesn't mean like you hold any resentment or bad blood towards people who have put you in those situations or made you feel outcasted. It's not that at all. It's just that going through those situations, you've now learned that being on your own and spending time by yourself is even that much more important. Like, if I don't like myself in my lonesome, how am I gonna want somebody else to be with me in the lonesome? You understand? Like, you need the things to match up here. So I feel like high vibrational beings, if you've been one since you were as a child and you always felt as though, you know, things were a little bit different, or you experience people a little bit differently, then yeah, I think this is something, experiencing that prepped you for going through shadow work now, going through dark nights of the soul now, going through situations and experiences like that. But let's get into the oracle cards, because I think that's all I had to say. Yeah, we'll talk more about me and my experience, of course, I think throughout the reading. But yeah, but guidelines of the playground, I feel like also getting into like different spaces, like even reading tarot on YouTube, like you feel energies once you come into different spaces. And you know, if you just come through with love, it's like that natural energy of you expecting to receive love back. 9 times out of 10, that may not even be the situation, but hey, you live and you learn. Now we have first house here. So you may have an earth sign first in your first house. So I'm picking up on Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus here. But there's this energy of looking at your how people see you. I feel like people are seeing you in a completely different way. I'm picking up on people are admiring you for certain features that you have, but you may be experiencing that. You may be getting a lot of compliments right now, actually, is what I'm picking up on. And I don't feel like that is something you experienced previously before. Also, you may be really love to get your nails done, and people may compliment you on that a lot. Or just like the accessories you wear as well. But third house, yeah. So there may be a lot of people wanting to communicate with you or loving how you communicate or express yourself at this time. Yeah. And I feel like there's this energy of people wanting to learn things from you and from what you've experienced too. These cards are green too, so there's a whole lot of heart chakra energy around you. So I'm picking up on you may be making a couple people's heart flutter right now. So if you are connecting to your divine masculine right now, I feel like there's this energy of you guys learning from each other in a way. Yeah, with the third house here, I feel like there's this energy of you learning more about somebody's energy or about your environment here. So this may be also somebody that you live with currently. Okay. Or this is what I'm picking up on, people just watching you on some sort of platform or whatever you post on here. Yeah. If you are a reader of some sort, because I am picking up on some readers. But yeah, we have Virgo coming out here. Definitely earth sign that I was picking up on. But I feel like your hardworking and very detailed energy is shining through. So I feel like a lot of people can see that you have worked through some sort of you have gone through some sort of journey. You have gone through some sort of path. Like, it's showing on your physical appearance right here with the first house here. So anything such as your face, such as your glow, such as your clothes, such as your hair, everything, like, people are probably complimenting you on those things right now. Definitely the physical 3D things, but it's like the inner work is shining, baby. The inner work is shining. We are shining, 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 shining. Yeah. We also have ninth house here. So it's definitely, I feel as though due to your spiritual journey, due to your spiritual path, what you've recently gone through, or what you're about to embark on, I feel like some of you maybe here are embarking on this level of self-love that is completely different to anything that you've ever experienced before. I feel like you may be somebody here who's struggled with your communication or expressing yourself or your spiritual beliefs, especially amongst the people that you may live with here, or your neighboring, your community is what I'm picking up on here. So you may have found that it was hard for you to express yourself amongst your community, but you may be very outspoken now. Like, I feel like you were somebody who probably experienced some sort of anxiety when it came to public speaking or putting yourself out there on some sort of spotlight or pedestal, or you feared people putting you on a pedestal or something of that effect. I feel like there was some energy that held you back, where you felt as though like you were second guessing your position, or if you deserve to be in that position. Baby, you do. And from what I'm getting here, it was from how you reacted on the playground. You need to go back and literally think about, man, when that girl Keisha came up to me on the playground, when I didn't pull her little braids, imagine who that made you now. Imagine who that. And I'm not saying if you did pull Keisha's braids and she didn't have it coming, I'm not saying that if you were in the position and you didn't have to defend yourself. Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Hey, we don't know what Keisha did to you. But if you didn't and you restrained, you possibly are a completely different person. And if you did hit Keisha, you are learning that you want to be a different person. You know, take it how it resonates. Hey, at the end of the day, Keisha shouldn't have been talking too much shit, alright? Now she learned at the end of the day. Alright, so let's go into some chakra oracle cards. And let's see what other energies we can get for you here. Yeah, I feel like you're either moving from being, I'm picking up on two energies. Like, from not being very outspoken and letting people walk over you, and then to now speaking up for yourself and defending yourself when need be, of course, respectfully. But I feel like if you're also the individual who was popping off very quickly and had, you know, a temper of some sort and could easily get people to make you sparky, I feel like you're now looking at those reactions now and wanting to have more of a temperance energy towards your energy. So you may be a Sagittarius here. Or I'm also picking up on somebody may smoke. So smoke is very significant to you and may help you actually relax. So you maybe use self-medicate of some sort to just cool your mind is what I'm hearing. Yeah, rejection. So there may just be this energy of you having to experience some sort of rejection. There's this energy of the tables flipping. So if you were in a position before where you felt as though you were being rejected, maybe these things are now changing because people are now seeing like the physical changes that you've now gone through. But if you are another person on a different spectrum, like your physical appearance is about to change as well, or will be changing, and you may experience some rejection from the people that you love, or the people that you experience, your community, people that you felt close to. So maybe a connection to a church is what I'm getting, or just like a spiritual group of some sort. Yeah, forgiveness. So there's definitely a need for you to forgive yourself. I'm picking up on being involved in things that you really didn't know you were. So maybe you were a part of, this could be I feel like this is somebody here who was possibly introduced to something at a very young age and felt as though it was like obviously the best thing, or the correct way. Let me correct myself. Like, I feel like there's that energy here for you to forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know, like not knowing what you couldn't see as well. So maybe there's this energy of you feeling a little bit guilty because maybe you experienced somebody actually going through this energy of feeling bullied or gang stalked of some sort, and you didn't say anything. I'm picking up on that energy here too. And now I'm hearing I'm hearing somebody's been going to God. I don't know if y'all know Thames. She's also like a Afrobeats artist. She's very beautiful. She has a beautiful voice, but she has a song called Free Mind. It's very beautiful, but she has this part that goes, "I've been going to God." So somebody here has been going to God, praying a whole lot of bit, and wants some sort of forgiveness here. So this could be in your energy field, divine being, because I feel like somebody here may want your forgiveness. Yeah. Because if you are a part of my collective, first of all, you have gone through some sort of transformation or are currently going through a transformation. So it's like a lot of people are realizing, damn, I may have messed up with this person. So they, lo and behold, they want forgiveness. Even though it seemed as though in the moment when they was doing what they was doing, they didn't want no forgiveness. It's like they didn't think that far, you know? Yeah, exactly. Guilt. Somebody may be here wanting to do, there may be this energy of somebody wanting to do something for you to, I'm getting to make you feel good and to make you feel comfortable, not in a guilty way, but some individuals may be coming at you through guilt. So definitely have discernment. Have your discernment, because I'm picking up on a lot of people. It's not just one individual here. I'm gonna take one more card for you guys for these. Yeah, I feel like it's not just, you may have Aquarius in your first house, so you may be attracting a lot of groups and collectives towards you. Like a lot of people maybe just want to like put you in a group chat and just let you know, like, man, I shouldn't have done you like that, you know? I don't know, something like that. Yeah, something like that, because it's like, okay, I'll take this one. Bittersweet. Yeah, there's this bittersweet feeling around you, because I feel like there's, okay, like on the playground, like we were talking about, you may have those kids who may throw a couple punches at you, and you know, children, you know, like they be fighting. So give kids 5 to 10 minutes, you know, maybe they'll be making up after and just, you know, pushing it and going on to the next game, you know, moving on. I feel like that's that energy this person may have had with you, or this is how you guys kind of treated each other. So I'm picking up on possibly childhood friends or childhood something, like, or the relationship just had very child's connections. I don't want to say it was childish. I don't want to say the relationship was childish. It's none of my business. But I feel like there's that in and out energy with you guys. So maybe when you guys fought, it was like, we won't be cool in 2 days, you know, something like that. But like something changed here with this person here is what I'm feeling. Or you changed. Yeah. But there's this definitely like a bittersweet energy. Again, with this energy of somebody wanting to give you some sort of token of appreciation or give you something here, because this lady here kind of has a cake. So somebody wants to do some sort of sweet gesture or give you something to bury the hatchet is what I'm hearing. Now, collective, that's up to you if you're going to take this or not. We also have forgiveness at the back of the deck. So hella forgiveness. Somebody want hella forgiveness from you. I don't know. So this person may have been around individuals who, like, I guess, bullied you or didn't have the best things to say about you. And maybe they condoned it or just allowed it. But playground rules, like, I mean, playground guidelines, not rules now. Not rules now. But guidelines. It was, I feel like, looking back at how you reacted then is just like, you gonna change or not now, you know? Like if you were the kid who allowed the bully or the leader, I guess, to do that to people, it's like, now are you gonna speak up for the little guy, you know? Or now are you gonna choose to do things differently? Okay, we have multidimensionality here. Ooh, okay, that was a big one right there. So definitely 5D connections here. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up on. So somebody here maybe like really saying a lot of apologies or like trying to reach you in the ethers here. in like different realms here. Like I feel like this person is trying to connect to you on a soul level and be very apologetic here. So you definitely may have a really close connection with this person, or you once had a very close connection with this person for them to be able to do this, possibly through y'all's intuition. I feel like once upon a time y'all were telepathically connected, and your intuition to your internal compasses were kind of going the same place, but something drifted or something was intercepted. So you may feel as though your connection with this person, or your connection in general to this group or to this energy, is there's like a disconnect now where there once was this connectivity. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Yeah. Somebody's saying damn. First chakra here. So there's definitely a need for somebody to get grounded. But I also feel this energy of somebody, I don't want to say is passion towards you, but there's this passion and energy to kind of be around you. But it's coming off a little bit aggressive for me. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Hello there, DG Empress 333. But yeah, I feel like you've been really connected to your intuition right now. So anybody who's really trying to come at you on an angry vibe, or oh, I love you too, Heart Doctor. Anybody trying to come to you on an angry vibe, you're really gonna use your discernment and not really entertain things, or that's your little advice here, not to entertain anybody who's really coming at you on that lower vibrational level. Like, if this is your divine masculine wanting to connect with you because they may just want your forgiveness for whatever they've done to you, or whatever they've allowed to be said to you, and they're trying to come at you in a way that's really 3D and very sexual, and that may not be the vibe you're on, yeah, there's a need for you to use your discernment in that case. If this is like a friend who you haven't talked to in a long time, and I guess they're trying to connect to you on more lower vibe things that you, I guess that like that, remember when that person used to be type energy, like I feel like if this person comes on that type of vibe instead of more of on a like an apologetic vibe, no, depending on what they need to apologize for, of course. But like this person, I feel like intuitively may know what they need to apologize for, but is like, is there's this resistance or this need, this want kind of to bypass whatever that is. So you may already intuitively know things, or I'm revealing it right now, baby. You may already know like this person is going to try and avoid certain things, or may try and avoid the realities of the situation, let's just say, or like what you really went through. Okay, so this, okay, I'm picking up on like somebody here in the workspace too. Like this may be you talking to a boss or coworkers that you told your some sort of boss or head about. Okay, and maybe before they may have not believed you, and now they may have intuitively known that you were saying like the truth, but refused to believe you due to like lower vibrational things I'm picking up on. Or just like I'm picking up on a lust energy. So somebody may have chosen their lust over something else, or like a material thing, or another person here, another connection over your own connection with them. Picking up on whatever they connected to was very lustful in nature, and now they feeling very sensitive towards you and your energy. But also this person wants you to kind of feel some sort of empathy towards them. So if you can feel this person's energy for here from time to time, yeah, they really in their feelings, because I feel like their integrity was shot. Because I feel like when put into a position, I hope y'all can see me, when put into a position to like have integrity, you know, another keynote that I learned in school too, specifically on the playground, because okay, I'm getting told to tell y'all this story too, but I remember this one time where I was just kind of getting bothered on the playground by these These little kids, and I decided to, tell this one day, I think, and I did, and I think the teacher ended up telling me something about integrity, but like this was this one teacher's whole motto this whole time, and I'm just listening to her, and she's just like, integrity is doing the right thing or nobody's watching, and I was just like, all right, period, you right, you right, you right. And I've always kept that with me because I was like, okay, it is doing the right thing when nobody's watching. So I feel like this person was in a position to do right by you when nobody was watching and didn't follow through. Shit. I'm glad that came out. I'm glad that came out because I feel like that was very factual. Yeah. I feel like they were put into a position here to kind of speak right, do right by you, because they have probably known you for some time here or have felt some sort of spiritual connection. This could have been definitely a soulmate, or like I'm picking up on you both really resonated with each other right off the bat. So maybe your initial meeting with this person is really memorable and both of you share these memories till date. So I feel like this person here, threw something here, feels as though they threw this connection out the window, or this is how you may have felt when things changed. Alright, so we're going to go into some tarot. I'm not going to pick a lot of tarot cards because I feel like the oracle cards have really covered like the energy that I was picking up on here, but we're just going to pick the tarot to clarify a couple things. Alright, spirit, ancestors, guides, what messages can I get here for the divine nation regarding guidelines of the playground? So that unsolicited energy is what I'm getting here. So like if you did experience a lot of unsolicited, I guess, approaches on the playground, like take in, those were not by coincidence. Those were kind of by divine orchestration. You were meant to deal with those kids. Yeah. If you threw that punch at Keisha, we don't know. We don't know now. You were put in that situation for a reason. Now we have the Three of Wands. This is exactly that energy I'm picking up on. Like literally being on the playground and kind of facing said people here with the Three of Wands here, kind of communicating and speaking up here. So I feel like energetically you're kind of being put in that position of, again, like you're not like that little kid anymore, kind of being cornered anymore. You're out the corner, your back's not against the wall anymore, and you're standing up for what you know and believe in. So number 3 is really specific here, or communication, Mercury energy. So you may be a Gemini or a Virgo here. Yeah, but with the Three of Wands here, I feel like you are standing up for yourself here, for yourself. And it's like not even on this plane either, like on a different level, on a different energetic level. And yeah, so we have the Page of Cups here coming out in the reverse. So I feel like this may be somebody wanting to, okay, so I'm picking up on this individual definitely may want to communicate with you, or may want to have some sort of exchange of energy with you because they may be missing you a whole lot. Let's see if this light can turn on. All right, so they may be missing you a whole lot. So to get your reaction, or I feel like this person is going to want to communicate probably very immaturely with you to get your reaction, but really they want your forgiveness. Y'all feel me? Mind games. Mind games. Use your discernment. Yeah, this person may communicate with you a little bit immaturely just to get a reaction out of you, so like you could forgive them, or like I don't know, like be in a position where you feel some sort of empathy. Not that you shouldn't, but I guess do what you're guided to do here. Because there's no way you should feel like you owe this person anything, is what my guides are telling me to tell you. You don't owe anybody anything. And that's something you need to kind of affirm to yourself right now, because you're kind of being put through a test here. I was picking up on Magician energy here, but reverse. Yeah, the Magician came out in reverse. So this person may be manifesting you, or manifesting this encounter, or wanting to speak to you, but definitely not in the best high vibrational energy here. So definitely watch out for, okay, we have Judgment right at the back of the deck. Yeah, so this person may be going through some sort of judgment of some sort for how they have treated you, or how things really went down with you guys. I feel like they may have utilized their own energy in a way that wasn't beneficial for them. So I feel like there was this energy of something backfiring on this person, or not going how they expected it to go. So I'm picking up on scorpionic energy, but definitely transformative energy. So going back to Pluto energy, actually. Yeah, so this person also might be a Cancer here, or maybe having some car troubles at this time. And that could be a part of some sort of karma that they might be receiving. But we're going to take out one more card. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Yeah, so like you were just saying, integrity. Yeah, so I feel like due to this person's lack of integrity, or how they acted on the playground, how they did not follow the guidelines of the playground on how to just be nice and kind and let people kind of just do their thing, you know, approach people how you would want to be approached, you know, golden rules type shit. So you may be in that energy of feeling golden, or there's this energy of gold around you. But for your energetic field right now, I feel like a lot of people may be experiencing the Eight of Swords right now. That trapped, that imprisonment, that not feeling like they know where to go at this time, that lostness energy, that inability to kind of feel emotionally balanced right now. While I feel like there's this energy of you, or you feeling something completely different here. And it's definitely due to the fact that the situation has ended between you two. I feel like it did end abruptly, but I feel like it ended without somebody fully letting go, or somebody fully releasing the situation. Now I'm picking up on collective. You may have possibly healed the situation, or this situation transforming before your eyes is a lot easier for you to let go right now. But this person may be experiencing something a little bit different compared to you. So there's this, keep your heart open, you know. I don't feel like you should really feel very blocked off to not feel like you should be loving anybody, or be involved with anybody, or really show your own love. Like, this person definitely wants your love, but it's in a way to get from you and gain from you somehow. So I feel like that's what we needed to come down to. This reading needed to come down to this, because this energy feels as though it misses you and wants to be around you, but it's like they want to just take from you. I don't know. We have soulmates at the back of the deck. This may be a soulmate you may have some karmic ties with. Not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe actually dealing with like a Scorpio here. But 10, I feel like this situation has come to an end with you guys. Or it will be after some sort of outreach of communication. Ancestors, guys, what messages can I get for the divination to close off this reading? What direction should they be going with this one? So definitely, if this message resonated for you and you came this far on this reading, then hooray. Like, I'm glad you received the messages that you wanted to or needed to. Felt like allowed me to really just get personal with y'all. You know, we all go through stuff. Definitely ask for any help that you may need. Ask to reach out to anybody that you may feel like could give you some motivation right now at this time. Reach out to a lot of people that you resonate with too. Also, ask your guides. Ask your guides on how you should deal with this individual going forth. Like, I feel like you'll know who this person is. They may have a lot of earth in their chart, or may be very concerned. Like, you may know who this person is if they're really concerned with money right now, or how much you're making, or something pertaining to money. If they asking too much about that, you know what to do. As we have 8 people in this chat, you understand? That's that number of abundance, you get me? So this person may be actually about the moolah, wanting your moolah. But communicate authentically, communicate and stand up for yourself. You are no longer going to be that person on the playground who is going to be pushed over and knocked over. Nah, you getting up for yourself right now. And I feel like connect with nature at this time so you can receive, so you can receive the messages that you are meant to be receiving right now. Yeah, exactly. It should just be you in spirit right now in nature. And if very comfortable because you're creating and manifesting the life that you want right now. And it's strengthening not only your psychic abilities but also your connection to the divine every single day. Every single day that you do something differently, or differently than you did in the past, it really creates a ripple effect of you just of change for you in your future. Damn, that came out right. I'm happy. You know, sometimes I really feel like I stumble over my words, but I really try and like get my messages as articulately as I can to you guys, because I understand everybody hears things differently and also communicates a lot differently. So it may sound like I have an accent right now. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming to this reading. It's quite dark now, but I'm so glad I was able to bring this reading for you. I think this one hit home for me too, because I feel like there's this energy of like, though we may be adults and we are growing, there's this childlike energy here where we have like our inner child are still trying to kind of heal the things that we didn't get to experience as kids. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, if I was outcasted on the playground, there's maybe an internal need for me to want to gain some sort of attention from the people now. You know, that's something I'm working through, but it's like we're all gonna react to the masses differently, and we need to respect how other people react too. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to this reading, but I'll catch you in another one. Sending you all so much love. Bye. Let's see.